Have you ever felt like your organization is caught in a whirlwind of changes and you're struggling to find a steady course? Consistency in leadership might be the anchor that you need. Rise and shine, leaders. This is Glenn Guyton, your cultural futurist, equipping organizations with effective strategies to foster a culture of innovation, reduce workplace stress, and elevate team performance. It's time for our executive coffee break. I have my beverage in hand. I hope you have yours too. They say you can't choose your family, but you can choose your workplace culture and your beverage. I'm drinking hotel coffee today. Leadership matters, so you might as well get good at it. Hey, and if you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to like and subscribe. I like that. Today, we're diving into the importance of consistency of leadership and how it can transform an organization. Now, I've been a part of organizations where there has not been consistency of leadership, and I can tell you firsthand that it erodes trust. You lose faith in leaders. You're afraid to make mistakes because you don't know how the boss or the leadership team is going to show up on any particular day. They could be really happy. They could be in your corner. And then the next day, they're stabbing you in the back. When the pressure hits and things hit the fan, they're nowhere to be found. What kind of leader are you? What kind of leader do you want? And I've had also known managers who kind of change who they are depending on who the leader is. Now, we all have to make adjustments based on our boss, but your level of integrity should not shift from manager to manager, supervisor to supervisor. We have to have some core integrity so people know what to expect from us when we are in roles of power, when we are in these leadership roles. So consistency of leadership is very important. Consistency of leadership builds trust. One of the fundamental aspects of effective leadership is building trust within your team. Consistency in your actions, decisions, and communication helps establish a sense of reliability. When your team knows what to expect from you, it creates a stable environment where trust can flourish. This trust is crucial for fostering a collaborative and high-performance workplace. So here's a tip for you. Set clear expectations and stick to them. Whether it's regular team meetings, feedback sessions, or performance reviews, consistency in these activities reinforces your commitment to your team's development. And I know sometimes we get busy and projects come and these things fall by the wayside. We do have to have some flexibility, but consistency is important. It's one of the things that I've struggled with as a leader. I mean, people know what to expect, but some of these routine meetings and things like that, sometimes I get busy and I push them to the side. But I've actually had a team recently say, hey, what happened to our regular meeting? So they find value in these things. So it will depend on your team members, but consistency will pay off. Consistency of leadership also fosters a positive culture. Consistency in leadership plays a vital role in shaping organizational culture. A consistent leader models the values and behaviors they expect from the team. This alignment between words and action sets a powerful example and helps embed these values into the fabric of the organization. So here's another tip for you. Identify the core values of your organization and ensure your leadership style reflects the values in every interaction. Consistency in upholding these values will create a cohesive and positive work culture. Again, I know firsthand, I've dealt with people who've acted one way with one supervisor. After that supervisor left, now they're a different person. Now they want to be friendly with everyone. Now they want to say, hey, that leader is gone. All of the things that I did in support of that leader is water under the bridge. No, sir, you don't get a pass like that. You can't change who you are and your core values that quickly. We don't want chameleons in the workplace. We want consistent leaders. We can't have you changing your spots, changing your color, changing your attitude, changing your behavior simply because a new supervisor is in place. Again, and let me be clear about the behavior. Yes, we do have to adapt to new leaders. Uh, I've had to change some of my operating styles and procedures based on who my board of directors were at the time. That didn't change who Glenn was, but I may have to be more detailed in a report. I may have to be more proactive with this board than another board. But as far as my integrity, how I treated people, how I made decisions as a leader, that did not change. So some of my routines and procedures changed, but who I am and my values did not change. And that's the part that's dangerous, when people change their values, when they do things that are morally questionable in support of one leader. And then when that leader changes, said, hey, well, I was just doing that to support them. No, it doesn't work like that, pal. You have a lack of integrity. That's clear. That means that I can't trust you. If you get additional outside pressure, you're not going to support me in the way that I need to be supported. So be mindful of that. Hey, really quickly, are you struggling to ignite innovation or drive performance on your team? Well, I would encourage you to download the free 10-tip version of the Art of Harmonious Trust and discover how Harmonious Trust unlocks your team's potential. Build psychological safety, open communication, and shared purpose. If you're looking for more, up level with the full 52-tip guide that's available on Amazon if you want a complete transformation in your organization. Download the free preview today. As we think about consistency of leadership, it enhances employee engagement. Employees are more likely to be engaged and motivated when they understand the direction that the organization is heading. Consistency in leadership provides clarity and stability, which are key drivers of employee engagement. When employees feel secure and they understand their role in achieving the organizational goals, their commitment and productivity does what? It increases. So, tip for that, regularly communicate the organization's visions, goals, and progress. Keep your team informed and involved in the journey, reinforcing the message through consistent and transparent communication. Don't try to hide stuff. Hey, it's 2024. We don't hide information. We share information responsibly. The other thing that consistency of leadership does is that it supports change management. So you're going through some changes. In times of change, consistent leadership is crucial. It helps to mitigate the uncertainty that often accompanies organizational transitions. Leaders who maintain a consistent approach provide a sense of continuity and reassurance, which can ease the team's adaptation to new circumstances. So just be mindful of that. Consistent leader really just steadies the base for everyone involved. So during times of change, maintain open lines of communication, be consistent in your messaging, and available to address concerns, providing a stable presence that your team can rely on. Don't you want your team to trust you? I do. I want my team to trust me. But thank you so much for joining me. Let's not forget the strength and perseverance that it takes to lead with empathy and inclusivity. Better leaders get better results. So to every one of you leading the charge for a more supportive and engaging workplace, I leave you with this. Stay bold, stay inspired, and remember that your actions today shape the culture of tomorrow. My name is Glenn Guyton. You all have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day.